some sound over here.
You are a part of the Ace and TJ radio family.
Go.
This is launch control.
Let's synchronize, shall we?
Ace, TJ, Riggins, Alexis, Tech D-Rob.
Ready. 3, 2, 1.
Let's go!
Live from the Calitrin Studios, this is the Ace and TJ podcast and radio show.
I'm already nervous. Ooh, my headphones is loud. Because I got to have some major dental work done today.
Well, here's the funny story with that. For some reason, I know that I had a dental appointment months ago, and yesterday I called the dentist and said, "Hey, I've double booked here. I need to change my dental appointment tomorrow." And she said, "We don't have you down until March 27th." I was like, "Oh, that must be TJ's dental appointment that got into our show calendar." And I was like, "My bad." Oh, hey, TJ's got I almost texted you. Hey, don't forget you got a dental appointment tomorrow.
Do y'all want to know my major dental work I've got? I mean, it's serious, Ace. I don't know if you think it's funny, but it's serious.
I do think it's probably funny to cleaning or something.
Yes, it is.
Oh, those are the worst. They make you open your mouth and it hurts so hard.
Well,
Oh, God, they make you open your mouth?
No,
They put
because
those things in my mouth.
Yeah, I have to have a bite blocker thing to keep my mouth pried open
really?
because
Both
of
of
my
y'all do?
TMJ.
I
Yeah.
hate that thing.
I would rather have that than have to hold my mouth open on my own. I'm too tired for that.
Whoa. Interesting.
Yeah, but I mean, it's a serious business. I mean, I had to update my will and all kinds of stuff.
Well, you never know.
That's scraping.
Yeah.
That's why he put it in the whole calendar, just so we knew to pray for him right before.
Yeah, for everybody to know. So y'all,
Thank you, Rob.
y'all can put me on the prayer list.
Yeah, but I called him yesterday. I was like,
yeah.
I think I need to reschedule that. Somehow I've booked two things at once. And she goes, "You're in March." Oh, okay. Never
We all
mind
live
then.
by TJ's calendar.
I think I fixed it though.
Yeah.
Rob fixed it.
We figured out a way,
Yeah.
I think. Too.
Okay.
And so
Well,
now
that's
whenever
good.
I put something that I have to do personally into the calendar, it doesn't go to all of y'all. Because I tested it by putting nasty things about y'all on certain days just to see if you said anything about it, and y'all didn't. So then that means to me that it's fixed, and
Nothing popped up.
I
so
can
good.
just do personal things. Oh, Riggins, you don't even want to know what I had you down to do on certain days.
I can only imagine.
Vile.
I'm sure.
Vile.
That's the modern day equivalent of when I used to have a day planner years ago, and he would go into my day planner and skip ahead like months and write down really nasty things. So like I'd flip to the next week to say, let me see if I've got anything that day, and I'd flip over and it would say like, Tuesday, 11:30, and it would be the most vile, disgusting things that he ever did in my day planner.
Yeah, give TJ.
Disgusting.
That was a
Some
regular,
jokes,
that was a
you know.
regular part of my day.
They never get old.
See what's true.
It's not the news, it's more important. Now trending with Riggins on the Ace and TJ show.
Okay, we'll get to some Super Bowl news here in just a second, but a tweet that was viewed 80 million times, posted yesterday at 10:46 a.m., 80 million times on this tweet, comes from Elmo. Elmo tweeted this. Elmo just checking in. How is everybody doing? And the responses to that tweet are pretty shocking. A lot of people just said suffering. Every morning, I cannot wait to go back to sleep. Every Monday, I can't wait for Friday to come. Every single day and every single week for life. Oof. Suffering. I'm not doing well. I'm at my lowest. Thanks for asking. So that the point there is a backfire, and that's why Elmo is trending this morning.
Wow.
Elmo, I'm suffering from existential dread over here. Elmo just trying to have a little bit of fun on X.
But Elmo needs to learn. Well, first of all, Elmo is part of the problem in society as
Elmo.
well. Yeah, all of that PBS stuff, all that Sesame Street,
guilty
liberal radical indoctrination of the children. So he ought to know by now that the most valuable thing you can be in U.S. America today is a victim. And he learned a hard lesson about, not to forget that.
Yeah.
That's the biggest thing you can have in your corner these days is being a victim. I'm suffering, Elmo. I wish you could tickle me.
Exactly. That was it. Elmo sold me fentanyl behind Target. I mean, these responses are just shockingly bad.
Yeah, those are the good ones. It's just like mocking Elmo. That's good.
Not feeling too tickled about life right now, Elmo. Come on.
Get it?
And then Elon Musk was also trending yesterday afternoon. He says that Neuralink, his brain chip company, it put in their first brain chip into a human volunteer. He says the first actual patients of this thing will be people who have lost their use of their limbs. They've only tested it on monkeys so far, but he was asking for volunteers last year, and tons of people wanted to get this brain chip. Well, they installed one in somebody's brain on Sunday. He said it's cosmetically insignificant, so it's not going to like poke out of your scalp or anything, but it's sizable. And the only thing you can really do with it right now is using a computer or a phone, and you can tap on apps and move your cursor by just thinking about it.
What?
But he
That's
said,
crazy.
It's crazy, but he said, imagine if Stephen Hawking was able to communicate faster than using like a translator or some sort of typing pad. The extending the limits of human existence. Really.
The Jetson times are starting.
That's
The
exactly
Jetson
that's what he
times are
said.
starting.
That's what Elon Musk said.
I didn't think I'd be around for this.
He's upset about this. I don't know why.
There's
He's just stewing over there.
there are portions of this that are phenomenal, but there are portions of it that are just so dangerous. Like this is a dangerous thing we're messing with here, and that's what bothers me about it.
And once we get there, there's no going back.
Parts of this are amazing. Other parts are really, really dangerous. We got to be really careful with this stuff.
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah, dude.
Moving your cursor with your mind and all that stuff. You're flirting with something. The next step is going to be very bad, very ugly.
But certain stages of ninja has been able to do that forever.
Right.
Move things with their mind.
But that's
I seen old Bruce Lee do it one time in a movie.
But that's what made them special. Now anybody can do it. It's like saying all the world's a ninja now, and that's bad.
Everybody can be a Jedi now.
Yeah.
And a lot of people were upset that they were putting these in monkeys, but they did clarify that they were only putting them in terminally ill monkeys. So that
The monkeys volunteered, guys. It's fine.
Yeah. It is pretty impressive, though. And then the Super Bowl is set to be the most expensive Super Bowl on record. Average ticket price, $9,800. What? 70% more expensive than last year's Super Bowl. Average price ticket this year that you can get your hands on, $8,188. This is the cheapest.
Yeah, those are the nosebleeds.
Yeah. Upper deck level.
So this is higher than the 2020 Super Bowl, which previously held the record for the most expensive. So $9,800 average ticket price to get into the big game. But Taylor Swift's going to be there, so that might contribute to the higher ticket prices.
But not performing. I don't know where that started. People are like, she's going to perform. Like, no, she's not going to perform. She won't be performing.
Be sick if she did, though.
Yeah, they had to make an announcement yesterday that she will not be performing at the Super Bowl. They don't know how that rumor got. People were like, she's going to be there. She'll perform. No, she won't. No, she won't. It's Usher's show. Enjoy.
Which I'm really excited about.
Yeah, I think it's going to be great.
The halftime show will be great.
I wonder if he'll dance.
I hope so.
Usher Raymond.
Yeah.
I do hope so. So those are a few things that are now trending.
Here's a line from the DM for today's edition of Group Therapy. I just started dating this guy, and he's everything I've ever wanted. He's sweet, he's handsome, and funny. Oh, but there's one thing. Maybe it's a small thing to you. Maybe it's a deal breaker. And it's a really unique thing. I think this is a really interesting edition of Group Therapy. Coming up next.
Live on your radio and anytime you want on the Ace and TJ Family app or wherever you get podcasts. This is the Ace and TJ podcast and radio show.
Well, here we are, another new year, and you're, again, going to try to lose that weight you've been needing to lose for a long time. Well, here's what you need. You need Calitrin to help, because Calitrin is not a drug. No, not at all. It is natural and effective. It's scientifically proven to help you lose weight and get better sleep. When you buy 3 months supply of Calitrin, you will get 3 months free right now, and consistency is the key with Calitrin. So order it today at acetj.com/weight loss. It's Calitrin.
All guests of the Ace and TJ show stay at the Hyatt-centric Charlotte South Park. Beautiful rooms, incredible dining options. Book your room by calling 980-299-7123. It's the Hyatt-centric Charlotte South Park. The Johnson Group has been cleaning some of Charlotte's most prestigious businesses since 1985. Family owned and operated. Learn more at acetj.com/clean. It's first class cleaning with the Johnson Group. Attention Charlotte, treat yourself to a delicious meal that's made with fresh, seasonal ingredients and ready in just 20 minutes. Enjoy a fine dining experience without ever leaving your home. Head over to tableandtwine.com.
Currents is Lake Norman's #1 lifestyle magazine. Every month, Currents brings you the latest news on what's happening in the Lake Norman area. They've been serving the Lake Norman community for over 13 years. See the latest issue of Currents now at lncurrents.com.
Winter is here, which means you're just going to stay inside and not do anything fun and exciting, right? No, that is wrong, because this year you're going to go to acetj.com/Gaston and see all of the incredible things that you can do right now in Gaston County. Everything is laid out for you, from things to do, to restaurants, to bars, to shopping, to unique weekend activities. And we'll get you ready for the spring and the summer with a list of all their great festivals. Find all of this and much more at acetj.com/Gaston.
It's more than regular funny. It's extra funny. The Extra Funny podcast is live every weekday at 9 a.m. Eastern on the Ace and TJ Family app and available anytime where you get podcasts. Now, more Ace and TJ podcast and radio show.
100 words or less could get you $10,000. You have until February 15th at 10 a.m. Eastern to get your entry in for the first quarter of the rest of your life. Our charity, Peyton's Promise, is giving someone $10,000, provided that money will change your life forever, or the lives of others around you, and the lives of others around you. So go to acetj.com/first. That's acetj.com/first, or you can find it pinned at the top of any of our social media.
It's Tuesday. The doctors are in. This is group therapy on the Ace and TJ show.
Okay. I think this is an interesting question today. It's very different from anything we've had before. It was a DM we got through our Facebook page at the Ace TJ Show. It says, hi, please keep me anonymous. I have a question for group therapy, and I would really appreciate your help. I just started dating this guy, and he's everything I've ever wanted. He's sweet and handsome and funny, but he recently told me that he is not good with money. He actually admitted to his refrigerator recently being repossessed for non-payment. I just can't imagine a grown man renting a refrigerator in the first place. I consider myself to be a very successful woman, with my business bringing in about $150,000 per year and growing. I've never cared at all about a man's finances because I'm so financially secure on my own. But do you guys think, with our views about money being so drastically different, that we can make it as a couple? Thanks in advance.
No way.
The answer is no.
No.
It's not possible.
Been there, done that. Trust me. No. Run.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I've never heard of a case where that worked out, where the guy was irresponsible with money. He met the woman, and then they got married, and it worked out. I've never heard of that.
Not one, huh, TJ?
Yeah.
The difference is, in your case, TJ, you were younger.
How old is this fella?
Well, she's in her 30s, mid to late 30s.
Mm-hmm. But I would like to think that
he's a grown man who had his refrigerator repossessed.
And you know, I would like to say that it was because I was young and stupid and didn't know any better. But y'all know that if the situation were this exact same today, at my old age, I would be getting things repossessed. You know, I wouldn't be good. I wouldn't be good with the money. That's where you balance each other. That's where you complement each other. That's where you become a team. Where you're weak, he's strong, and where he's strong, you're weak. You know.
Oh, I forgot you're perfect, little Miss Lady.
Yeah, little Miss Six Figures.
Ooh, Oh, you get to keep your refrigerator. Oh, you're better than me.
Yeah.
Ooh, your food is cold. Ooh, great.
Yeah, you can have non-perishables and perishables.
You got deli meat in there.
Just rub it in my face.
I don't want your Cool Whip anyway.
He's a grown man who just had his refrigerator repossessed. I do not think there's any way this relationship works.
I didn't even think you could do that. Rent a
Yeah, who knew?
fridge.
You rented a couch for a while, didn't you?
Yeah.
You rented a couch?
Yeah, I had to, when I moved out of my house, when I divorced, I didn't have any furniture. So I didn't know what was I didn't know if we were going to make it work out or what. So I just had to rent the furniture because I wasn't going to go out and buy a bunch of furniture and be stuck with it.
I didn't know you could do that.
Yeah. Well, he had his regular couch on the porch, so he had to get one for the living room.
Inside couch. Wow.
But the most important thing in a relationship is money. There are more divorces because of money than anything else. One man's opinion.
Remember that, kids.
I don't know. I don't like the sound of that, though.
I'm dead serious.
Money is the most important thing in a relationship.
Money and the understanding of how you're acquiring and spending your money is the most important thing in a relationship because everything revolves around that. It's my opinion. Because there are more divorces over money than anything else.
God being the most important thing.
Financial strain is the biggest strain on a relationship. And the facts back that up. If you know he is irresponsible and doesn't have an understanding, and he's in his late 30s, doesn't understand, he gets a refrigerator repossessed. Unless he's willing to just be quiet and do what he's told financially, it's hopeless. You're going to end up angry and frustrated at this guy.
Now, does he have, does he have a job? He's just irresponsible with his money? Or does he just not have any money?
She doesn't say. She didn't say. I would assume he's got a job.
Those are two different things.
Yeah.
You know, if he's got the money to pay the bills, he just doesn't do it. It's different than, it's easier to work with than if he doesn't have the money and doesn't have any means of getting it. Or if he's just betting all his money away.
So,
the Ravens let him down this weekend or something.
At the Ace TJ show, what do you think? Again, her question is, do you guys think with our views about money being so drastically different that we can make it as a couple? So, TJ, you say yes or no?
I think absolutely. I mean, they can fight the odds.
Yeah. Alexis?
No.
No. Rob?
No.
All right, so we'll see what you think next. Hang on.
It's radio, it's a podcast. It's the Ace and TJ podcast and radio show. More next.
When it comes to your money and things like a cash out refi, you hear a lot of stuff these days. Information is flying around, but here's the bottom line. You want someone you can trust. Well, here is someone that we trust. Richard Toccato and the Richard Toccato Companies. We worked with Richard for years, and you know all the ins and outs, and more importantly, you give everybody options.
That's right. We have a lot of options. This one lady, we just refinanced her house, paid off all of her credit card debts. She even paid her car off. She's saving $1,000 a month. So that really changes her life and her, her financial well-being.
Yeah.
And she didn't have to make a house payment until 2024. So, there's not a better time to do it is when you need the extra money every month.
They call it cash out, is what we call it in the business.
Cash out.
Cash out.
That's right. Cash out.
So it's one free 5-minute phone call right now, 704-800-4719, 704-800-4719, or go to homewithrichard.com. Do it today. You'll be so glad you did. The Richard Toccato Companies. Should you buy? Should you sell? How do I present my house if I do want to sell it? All of those questions can be answered by the experts, and they can take care of you with the Temple team at Keller Williams Realty. The Temple team knows everything there is to know about selling, marketing, and buying houses. So get in touch with them today at acetj.com/Temple team. The Temple team at Keller Williams Realty.
Bradham Brothers offers heating, air, and electrical installation and service that you can trust. Their family business has served thousands of customers with honesty and a smile for over 50 years. Go to BradhamBrothers.com to schedule service or a free estimate today. New year, new you. Kickstart your journey to a healthier lifestyle by joining the Gaston County Family YMCA today. Family-friendly fun, expert trainers, and a welcoming community await. Make 2024 your healthiest year yet. Visit GastonYMCA.org for more info.
If you're so frustrated because you're having to run around all the time, you're so busy, you feel like you're not getting your family something great to eat, then you need Culver's. It's the perfect thing for you. Always made to order, fresh, hot ingredients all day, every day.
And not only do they have the freshest ingredients all day, every day, but they are a part of the community. They're proud to be a part of the Indian Trail community where they're under new ownership. Belmont, University area, Salisbury. Make them a part of your daily routine. Make it your new neighborhood spot. Short waits for the freshest food in town. Get details at acetj.com/Culver's.
This is the Ace and TJ podcast and radio show from the Calotren Studios. Lose weight the safe and effective way with Calotren. Go to acetj.com/weight loss to get details. Now, Ace and TJ. Ace and TJ.
All right, today's group therapy. I just started dating this guy, and he's everything I've ever wanted. He's sweet, he's handsome, he's funny. But he recently told me he's not good with money. He actually admitted to his refrigerator recently being repossessed for non-payment. I just can't imagine a grown man renting a refrigerator in the first place. Do you guys think with our different views about money being so drastically different that we can make it as a couple? She's a successful business person.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it seems as if the radio family says no. If you can handle the finances and be okay with having that burden on you, go for it. But do not continue the relationship expecting or hoping he will change. Sooner or later, the stress of finances will catch up with you, and it's a lot to deal with. Remember, it's the little things in a relationship that cause a relationship to end. Those little things add up over the years.
And I always wonder when we get these group therapy letters and all that, if the person is actually everything that they've ever wanted. Because they all say that. They all say he's great, he's funny, she's funny, she's beautiful, she's this, she's that. But I hate her. Or, whatever the big issue is. Because don't think badly of me. I'm not just picking at things, being nitpicky. He got his shoes repossessed.
Valerie said, I don't think this will work. I would have a lot of questions for him. If he can't afford a refrigerator, is he making a car payment? But once again, we might need a full picture before we judge. However, Jess said, I don't agree with these comments. Some people were never taught how to manage money. I would have a conversation with him. If he's willing to learn, then I don't see a problem. Keep your finances separate. Teach him the right way to handle money. If he refuses, leave. But at least give him an opportunity to learn.
I think you also got to look at who else is out there. Who else you got?
Yeah.
I mean, if he's all these perfect things, and that's the one thing you should be able to, if he's so great, you should be able to talk to him and come to an understanding of how, he also wants to improve.
But I mean, in this case, some people were never taught how to manage money. He's in his late 30s and he can't keep a refrigerator. He doesn't need to be taught how to manage money. He knows how to pay. He knows how to pay bills. That's not, that's not that difficult. Hey, you pay this by the 20th, or we come and take your refrigerator, and he didn't pay it. Like, he's either an idiot, like too dumb to be in a relationship, or he just doesn't care.
So my theory is right that they're not always as great as they make them out to be before they get to what their problem is.
Yeah.
So you're saying he's a loser no matter what, and he's not all she says he is, like a dream come true and all of that stuff.
Well, he can be funny and sweet and handsome.
But can he be, what was the last part?
But he's
all I've ever wanted, perfect.
Ever wanted.
Yeah.
Oh, no, he's not. Yeah, you're right. He's not all she ever wanted if he's financially unstable.
What if he's way better looking than she is, though? Did we think about that?
No, then she's got to make a decision.
Mm-hmm. Like she's, better put on one of those green visors and a garter on her arm and become an accountant at home.
Like Kim said.
there are a lot of ugly guys that got good credit. You don't want that.
Yeah. Kim said, in my experience, a person that is irresponsible with money is also irresponsible in other parts of life. For me, this would be a huge red flag. We all have different things we're willing to deal with, but irresponsibility creates a lot of problems. If you move forward, be prepared.
How many refrigerators do you need in a relationship? Do you need more than one? I think that's the question you have to ask. Get him a cooler and a bag of ice and continue.
Yeah, you got a refrigerator, don't you?
Yeah, come on.
Why you need his anyway?
Yeah, he knew he was going to have access to a fridge still.
Yeah. He said, my girl got a fridge. I don't need that.
I was like, I'm trying to save money. I'm becoming better at money. Look at me.
Oh, you want my payment? All right. Are you going to come get the refund? Well, come get this.
Yeah.
I don't need this.
Ain't nothing in there anyway. You can come get it, boy.
Come take my bologna, okay? I don't care.
Pick it up.
Clean it while you're at it. What you gonna do with it at the bank? Y'all don't want this refrigerator sitting around the lobby.
Yeah. But overwhelmingly, the radio family has voted that she should no. Do you think we can make it as a couple? No. Nobody seems to think. Well, I put this in. I shouldn't say nobody. Very few people seem to think you can make it as a couple.
Well, I think that as therapists, we're basically committing malpractice here whenever we make decisions on these things without seeing what the people look like.
Well,
because that's what it all comes down to. Ace, you said money is the number one thing in the relationship.
Yeah.
It's actually looks. That's the number one thing. But we don't know what he looks like. If you got her profile there, then
I have
we don't
her
know.
profile, but I don't
we
have
don't
his.
know what his is.
You know what? Hang on a second. I may have.
You know what? I mean, he may be damn Fabio running around here looking like damn Fabio.
Hang on.
No refrigerator having Fabio.
I'm looking to see. There's not a picture on her. No, there's not. I don't see a picture on her profile of her with a guy. So
yeah, he might be damn like the new Eric Estrada.
But the answer, everybody no. Nobody thinks it'll work.
This is the Ace and TJ Show.
Man, I didn't realize how many tough decisions we all make every single day. But there are a lot of them. You might be shocked too. Next, hang on.
Live in the morning and anytime you want it on the Ace and TJ family app. This is the Ace and TJ podcast and radio show. More next.
It's a new year, which means new you. No, not if you've got nagging pain. That means we want old you before you had that pain. And it's possible without surgery, without medication, without downtime. Thanks to Neogenics, Charlotte's most trusted stem cell clinic. I am a Neogenics client. I am a Neogenics lover because they fixed my left wrist. And you can get a free consultation right now. Call 704-727-6551 or online at acetj.com/neogenics, Neogenics. Great food, great drinks, great service, and great atmosphere. You can find them all at one place. Fahrenheit on South Caldwell in Uptown Charlotte, 21 stories above the city. Get details and make reservations at acetj.com/Fahrenheit.
As a proven leader in managed IT services, CompuCom delivers innovative solutions designed for how you work today. They'll help you deliver results no matter where you are on your digital transformation journey. It's all at CompuCom. Go to CompuCom.com to find out more.
Create an unforgettable experience with the Cabarrus Arena. Learn more at cabarrusarena.com. Weddings, banquets, shows, expos, they do it all at the Cabarrus Arena. Learn more at cabarrusarena.com.
When you need furniture for your house, it can be overwhelming if you don't know what you're doing. That's why the great team of designers they have at Sweet Dreams Mattress and Furniture can help you throughout the process. Whether you're looking for a comfortable mattress, probably the most comfortable you've ever been on, bedroom furniture, living room furniture, it is all fantastic at Sweet Dreams Mattress and Furniture, and that family-owned and operated business can help you like no other. Go to acetj.com/mattress to check them out. acetj.com/mattress for Sweet Dreams Mattress and Furniture. Sounds like a sweet deal to me.
Don't just listen to the Ace and TJ Show. Watch it. Now available 24 hours a day on YouTube. Just search for Ace TJ TV. This is the Ace and TJ podcast and radio show.
$10,000 could be yours to change your life. It's the first quarter of the rest of your life. We're doing it right now. You go to acetj.com/first. You can get yourself signed up. acetj.com/first. 100 words or less. Why $10,000 would change your life and improve the lives of others around you. And again, there's a form there. We just need some information. So please do not just DM us or email us your entry because it's not an entry. acetj.com/first, or you'll find it pinned at the top of all of our social media. I saw this morning, and I don't know. Maybe I don't think of these things as decisions. A new poll looked at the top everyday decisions we struggle with. what to eat. almost half, 44% of us have trouble deciding on any given day. Does that mean, like, if you say you struggle with something, if I'm standing in the kitchen, it's like, I wanted a hamburger. We don't have any hamburgers. So I guess, am I going to have a pizza, or am I going to make a sandwich? Is that a decision? Does that count as struggling?
Yeah, nowadays it does.
Okay.
That sounds awful.
Because it goes into,
it's like, what?
I don't want to choose something, then it not be exactly what I wanted.
But these aren't major life-altering decisions. 40% of us, quote unquote, struggle with that decision every day. I mean, I've looked at stuff and gone, like, I can't find anything on Netflix that I like. There are a bajillion things, and it's like, I'm not into any of this stuff.
That's why you watch 2.5 Men every day.
Yeah.
Every day.
Every day.
Every time I see you watch 2.5 Men.
Same episode.
Does that make it a struggle?
No.
Decisions related to a hobby you have. 39% of us struggle with that every day. It's a hobby. Is it that big a deal?
I feel like I got bigger problems than that.
They're daily little things that you got to encounter.
I know, but the word is
struggle.
We're struggling with that?
Yeah.
What to wear. 37% struggle with what to wear every day.
TJ struggles with that every day.
Yeah.
That's a struggle.
Yeah. And I landed on this.
Yeah. 35% of us struggle with what to buy at the store. I'm sorry, 36%. What to buy at the store every day. That's a struggle?
Because you got to make everybody believe they're struggling.
Yeah.
And they need help.
It says 27% of people surveyed regret a big decision they made when they were young.
How many people?
27%.
That would be 100%.
It says big decision, so I think that means like a car they bought,
college,
how they spent their money for college or whatever,
killing their mama.
Either way,
that's stuff I see all the time.
27% regret a decision about their career, and 23% regret something about their significant other.
I regret this for you. Sorry.
What does that mean?
Yeah, what does that mean? Something.
I regret that you made that decision.
And that's how they worded it. 23% regret something about their significant other.
I regret your outfit today. What?
I regret that hair color.
Well, what does that mean? They regret something they said to them, or it's never gone away, or they did,
They
or what?
regret that they, didn't. Well, like that lady in the group therapy, if she went on with that guy and it ended up being that,
Okay.
I regret that I didn't, teach him or find somebody who was better at money.
It's a lot of regret there.
Yeah. Because you can't be confident anymore without it seeming like you're, doing somebody wrong. I don't regret anything.
Oh, well, I got enough regret for all of us. So let's just put it in a big.
But I do regret a lot of things for you.
Thank you, TJ. I appreciate it.
This is the Ace and TJ Show.
You want to rub?
No, I'm just saying. I'm just kidding. I don't want anybody to start writing here. I was joking. I do have regrets.
Now trending coming up next.
Share Funny is now a little extra. The Extra Funny podcast coming up at 9 a.m. live on the Ace and TJ Family app and anytime wherever you get podcasts. This is the Ace and TJ podcast and radio show.